James Stockdale, an elite naval aviator, found himself in one of the most harrowing situations of the Vietnam War. In 1965, Stockdale's A-4 Skyhawk was shot down over North Vietnam, forcing him to eject. He was quickly captured and taken to the infamous Wallow prison known as the Hanoi Hilton, a hellish camp where he would spend the next 7 grueling years as a prisoner of war. He was routinely beaten, starved, and held in wretched conditions, but Stockdale incredibly established secret codes to help other prisoners of war resist camp authorities. But how did he summon the inner strength to withstand and lead during this nightmare situation that seems to have no end in sight? There was one man whose timeless teachings Stockdale embraced to not just endure, but to elevate his spirit and retain his humanity through unimaginable tribulation. Who is this mentor who provided the wisdom that empowered Stockdale's resilience and carried him until the day he was freed in 1973? In this video, we will take a look at the life of the Stoic philosopher Epictetus of Hierapolis. Throughout the annals of history, there have been individuals whose wisdom, strength of character, and sheer resilience have endured, inspiring generations to come. One such remarkable figure is the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, whose life story and timeless teachings offer profound insights into the power of the human spirit and transcend even the most daunting of circumstances. Born around 50 AD in the ancient Greek city of Hierapolis, Phrygia, Epictetus' early life was defined by unimaginable hardship and adversity. Yet it was through the crucible of these challenges that he forged an unbreakable commitment to the principles of stoicism, a philosophy that would not only shape the course of his own life, but reverberate through the ages, influencing the likes of Roman emperors, modern psychologists, and countless individuals seeking guidance in navigating the complexities of the human experience. Epictetus' journey began in the throes of slavery, as he was born into servitude, owned by a wealthy Roman named Epictetus, who served as a secretary to the notorious Emperor Nero. In the brutally oppressive world of ancient Rome, where the rights and dignity of slaves were routinely trampled upon, Epictetus' circumstances could not have been more bleak. However, Epictetus, recognizing Epictetus' intellectual curiosity and potential, eventually granted him permission to pursue liberal studies, a rare privilege for a slave at the time. This pivotal moment sparked Epictetus' deep dive into the world of philosophy, as he immersed himself in the teachings of the Stoics, a school of thought that would come to define the trajectory of his life. It was during this period that Epictetus discovered the works of the Stoic philosopher Musonius Rufus, who would become his teacher and mentor. Rufus, himself a renowned thinker, recognized the exceptional qualities in his young student and took Epictetus under his wing, guiding him through the intricacies of Stoic philosophy. Under Rufus's tutelage, Epictetus began to develop the core tenets of Stoicism that would shape his worldview: the importance of inner strength, ethical conduct, and the pursuit of virtue. This foundation would prove to be instrumental in Epictetus' ability to navigate the profound challenges that lay ahead. Tragically, Epictetus' life would take another difficult turn when he sustained a permanent disability, likely due to the harsh treatment he endured as a slave. This physical limitation could have easily broken the spirit of a lesser individual, but for Epictetus, it became an opportunity to deepen his understanding of Stoic philosophy and the true nature of human freedom. In one of his most famous declarations, Epictetus proclaimed, "The body is but a vessel, a tool to be used in the service of the mind and soul." This profound insight lies at the heart of Stoic thought, which emphasizes the primacy of the inner life over the vicissitudes of the physical world. Rather than allowing his disability to diminish him, Epictetus embraced it as a testament to the human capacity for resilience and growth. He recognized that while he had no control over his physical limitations, he could still exercise mastery over his thoughts, emotions, and moral character, the true sources of personal freedom and fulfillment. After gaining his freedom, Epictetus settled in Rome, where he established a renowned school of philosophy. His teachings drew a diverse following, attracting students from all walks of life who sought guidance in navigating the complexities of the human experience. Epictetus' approach to philosophical instruction was marked by a no-nonsense directness and an unwavering commitment to helping his students cultivate the inner resources needed to confront life's challenges. He believed that the true wisdom could only be attained through rigorous self-examination, the cultivation of virtuous habits, and a steadfast dedication to living in alignment with one's principles. Despite facing significant obstacles in establishing his school, Epictetus remained resolute in his mission. As a former slave, he encountered prejudice and skepticism from some in Roman society who doubted the legitimacy of a philosopher without the traditional pedigree. Additionally, the political climate under the authoritarian rule of emperors like Domitian posed constant threats to intellectual freedoms, forcing Epictetus to navigate treacherous waters to keep his school operational. Yet, through his sheer force of character, unwavering principles, and the compelling nature of his teachings, Epictetus was able to overcome these challenges. His school became a beacon of Stoic wisdom, drawing students who were captivated by his ability to distill complex philosophical ideas into practical lessons for everyday life. Through his steadfast dedication to his principles and his ability to inspire others, Epictetus established a lasting legacy as one of the most influential Stoic philosophers of all time. His school became a hub of intellectual discourse, where students grappled with the timeless questions of human existence and sought to cultivate the strength of character needed to navigate the complexities of life. Epictetus' unwavering commitment to his principles would eventually lead to his banishment from Rome in 94 AD, along with other philosophers. When the Emperor Domitian, known for his paranoia and crackdown on philosophers, tightened his grip on intellectual freedoms, Epictetus refused to compromise his beliefs, even in the face of persecution. Rather than succumb to despair or resentment, Epictetus met this challenge with the same equanimity and inner fortitude that had defined his life. He understood that true freedom lay not in external circumstances, but in the mastery of one's own mind and the cultivation of an unshakable moral character. Epictetus' response to this adversity was a testament to the core tenets of Stoicism. He recognized that while he had no control over the whims of the emperor or the political climate of Rome, he could still control his own thoughts, emotions, and actions. By maintaining his composure and continuing to impart his teachings, Epictetus demonstrated the power of the human spirit to transcend even the most daunting of circumstances. As Epictetus entered the later years of his life, having overcome slavery, disability, and even exile, he continued to exemplify the Stoic ideals he had championed throughout his teachings. Though details are scarce, accounts suggest Epictetus approaches death with the same equanimity, resilience, and acceptance that had defined his remarkable journey. For the Stoics, death was not something to be feared, but rather a natural transition that should be embraced with reason and virtue. Epictetus himself is reported to have said, "I must die, but I must die as a free man, not whimpering nor trembling, for this is the journey that was set for me." True to his words, Epictetus is believed to have faced his mortality with a calm conviction, surrounded by his devoted students who had become extensions of his legacy. In his final moments, it's said he reiterated the core Stoic principle, that while we cannot control external events like our own demise, we can always control how we respond to them through our character and philosophical outlook. By meeting death with the same inner poise he had cultivated over a lifetime of hardship, Epictetus offered a powerful final testament to the transformative power of Stoic philosophy. His passing was not a tragedy to be mourned, but a natural departure consistent with the life of reason he had led. As the famous Stoic writer, Arrian, recorded of his mentor's death, he preserved his calmness of soul and firmness unshaken to the end, treating outer circumstances as mere material for virtue to work on. Epictetus' transition offered one ultimate lesson, that freedom and fulfillment are found not in circumstances, but in the way we shape our state of mind to transcend them. By living that truth to the very end, the former slave turned sage cemented an immortal legacy. Epictetus' teachings, meticulously compiled and preserved by his devoted student, Arrian, have endured as timeless wisdom, providing guidance and inspiration to countless individuals throughout centuries. Arrian, himself a renowned historian and philosopher, was so deeply impacted by Epictetus' words and ideas that he dedicated himself to ensuring their survival. In his monumental work, The Discourses of Epictetus, Arrian recorded the philosopher's lectures and conversations, meticulously documenting the core tenets of Stoicism as expounded by his mentor. This 4-volume opus, which stands as one of the most comprehensive and insightful records of Epictetus' thought, has been hailed as an invaluable resource for understanding the practical application of Stoic philosophy. Epictetus' influence extended far beyond his own immediate students, as his ideas would go on to shape the thinking of one of the most powerful figures in the Roman Empire, the Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Aurelius, himself a dedicated Stoic, was deeply inspired by Epictetus' teachings, which were introduced to him by his mentor, the philosopher Rusticus, around the year 165 AD. It was Rusticus who first recommended that the young Aurelius read Epictetus' seminal works, the Discourses and the Enchiridion, compiled by Epictetus' devoted student, Arrian. Immersing himself in Epictetus' practical and insightful interpretations of Stoic philosophy, Aurelius found a kindred spirit whose wisdom and approach to life resonated profoundly with his own. The emperor went on to incorporate many of Epictetus' key principles into his own renowned work, the Meditations, a testament to the enduring relevance and profundity of Epictetus' philosophical legacy. Through this influential connection, the teachings of the former slave-turned-philosopher continued to reverberate within the highest echelons of Roman society, inspiring generations of thinkers and leaders to come. In addition to the Discourses, Arrian also produced the Enchiridion, a concise handbook that distilled the essential teachings of Epictetus into an accessible, easy-to-reference format. This slim volume, which has been treasured and studied by philosophers, theologians, and everyday seekers of wisdom for centuries, serves as a timeless guide to living a life of virtue, resilience, and inner tranquility. Epictetus' unwavering commitment to living with integrity, his ability to find meaning in adversity, and his profound understanding of the human condition have cemented his legacy as one of the most influential Stoic philosophers of all time. His ideas have continued to resonate, inspiring the thinking of renowned figures like the psychologist Viktor Frankl, who drew upon Stoic principles to help people find meaning and purpose in the face of even the most horrific circumstances. Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, was deeply inspired by Epictetus' teachings on the power of the human spirit to transcend even the darkest of realities. In his seminal work, Man's Search for Meaning, Frankl echoed Epictetus' core belief that true freedom lies not in external circumstances, but in the mastery of one's own mind and the cultivation of an unshakable moral character. The enduring impact of Epictetus' philosophy can be seen in its ability to provide solace, clarity, and a path towards self-actualization for individuals grappling with a wide range of challenges, from the daily stresses of modern life to the most profound tragedies and traumas. His teachings continue to resonate across cultures and generations, offering a timeless blueprint for navigating the complexities of the human experience with grace, resilience, and a profound sense of purpose. The life of Epictetus stands as a testament to the power of the human spirit to transcend even the most daunting of circumstances. As we navigate the challenges and complexities of our own lives, the example of Epictetus reminds us that by embracing the principles of stoicism, mindfulness, self-discipline, and an uncompromising dedication to living with integrity, we too can find the courage and resilience to overcome any obstacle that stands in our path. Epictetus' enduring legacy continues to inspire people worldwide, reminding us of the transformative power of the human spirit and the profound insight that can be gleaned from even the most difficult of life's experiences. In the end, Epictetus' story is not just a testament to his own remarkable journey, but a beacon of hope for all those who seek to unlock the fullest expression of their own potential, regardless of the obstacles they may face.